Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Respected Principal Dr. Chairman Dr. Mahmood, respected brothers and sisters, AQI family, all students, I'd like to welcome all of you with Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tonight, lesson 45, and your Ustada for tonight is Ustada Aisha. Before we hand over to Ustada, I like to just recap on a few lessons that we missed. I won't be doing all of them, but only maybe one or two lessons. So just give me a minute, please. Let me share this. Right, we're fully up to date. Lesson 37. And tonight, lesson we're going to recap is lesson 38. Irab, part 2, how to identify status, which is here. This lesson, continuation from previous lesson, Irab, part 1. If you...
Ustad, screen is not showing.
Is it not showing?
On mine, I don't know others.
No, I thought you haven't shared yet. No,
Yeah.
it's not showing.
It's not allowing me to share.
Oh, you're not a host anymore. Zakir is Brother Zakir.
No, that's all right. I've shared it now. Can you
Okay.
see it? Can you see it now?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, good. So we start again. Lesson 38, recap, Ira part 2, how to identify status. This lesson, continuation from previous lesson, Ira part 1. In this lesson, we explain two methods, how to identify Irab. Method 1, identify Irab through ending of harakat. Method 2, Irab status through ending combination of letters. Irab through ending of harakat. In this method, we recognize that Irab of an isim by the harakat of its last letter. How it works. If harakat of the last letter is Dhamma, it's called Rafa. If harakat of the last letter is Fatha, it's called Nasab. If harakat of the last letter is Kasra, it's called Jar. When to use this method? If isim is singular, either masculine or feminine, if the isim is a broken plural. Method 2, identifying status through ending combination of letters. In this method, we recognize the Irab of an isim by combination of letters at its end. When to use this method? If isim is dual, plural in number, either masculine or feminine, we have introduced two Muslim charts and we have asked every student to memorize both charts. First, Muslim chart, unbroken sound plural Jama Salim, masculine. Second, Muslim chart, unbroken sound plural Jama Salim, feminine. We had interactive class with students taking part and repeating both Muslim charts and confirmed that they have memorized both Muslim charts. Example of harakat method given on the PDF lesson, and we have asked students to identify them, single nouns. Example of huruf method given on the PDF lesson, and we have asked students to identify them, dual, plural, for male and female. Also, we have explained summary of Muslim chart for dual and plural. Example, Rafa, masculine, for dual, Ani for dual, and Una for plural. Example, Rafa, feminine, Tani or for dual, and Atun for plural. Example, Nasab, masculine, Aini for dual, and Ina for plural. Example, Nasab, feminine, Taini for dual, and Atin for plural. Example, Jar, masculine, Aini for dual, and Ina for plural. Example, Jar, feminine, Tiny for dual, and Atin for plural. Homework given to students to prepare Muslim chart with different words. So that was the recap for lesson 38. Lesson 39. This will be the last we're going to do tonight. Lesson 39 recap. Ira part 3, declension. I think it is quite long. So, okay, we'll just do this one from Monday, inshallah. Okay. At this point, I'd like to hand over to Ustada Aisha, and she will do our lessons, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah. Let me just get my video.
Brother Jakir.
Hello, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, can you make Dr. Mahmood host?
Oh, I thought I did. Sorry. Host or co-host? Host. Okay.
Host, yes.
He's host now. It's done already. Can check.
Sorry, I'm just getting the files. Right. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah, screen is clear here.
Okay. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma, Rabbana zidna ilma, Rabbana zidna ilma. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah, our Ustad Muhammad has outlined the recaps so nicely, and I was thinking the amount of time he puts in them, typing and organizing it for you. So please make sure you read and you understand. So Alhamdulillah, today's session is on possessive phrase, lesson 45, and we are going to discuss about mudaf ilayhi. I'm sure many of you know this or probably heard of it. So I'm going to go through and then I'm going to ask you questions if you have understand. I think when we learned about the phrases, so you come across the term mudaf ilayhi. So The mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. This is a combination of two nouns side by side, a phrase. And the first noun is called mudaf. And the mudaf is always definite by position, but has no tanween, has no definite article. And it doesn't take definite article al, and also doesn't take tanween. So these are the things for mudaf. And the last letter of first noun mudaf will have always a fatha, kasra, and a dhamma, single. They will not take any tanween like double dhamma, double kasra, double fatha. So mudaf will only take fatha, kasra, dhamma, and will not take the tanween. And we got some examples here. Kitabun Muhammadin, which is wrong because mudaf does not take tanween. Al-Kitabu Muhammadin, this is also wrong because mudaf doesn't take al. And the right one we have here is Kitabu Muhammadin because mudaf has to have a single haraka. So this is the right one. The second noun is called mudaf ilayhi. It is generally a definite noun by itself or characterized by al. But there are some exceptions to this rule, and al will always not be there. Al will not always be there. So don't get confused about it. First thing you have to see if it's like two ism side by side, and the al can be on the mudaf ilayhi and may not be on mudaf ilayhi as well. So that's the fourth rule. The last letter of the second noun, mudaf ilayhi, will always have kasra, except mabni nouns, which are indeclinable. You know a lot of mabni nouns, so they're not going to have change. They're not going to change. And the next rule is combination is called possessive phrase because the first noun is owned by or belong to the second noun. So which I should have explained at the beginning. So the mudaf ilahi is the possessor and the mudaf is the possessed. So we'll have some example at the bottom. 2 tips. Translate the first noun, then place of after it. Example, house of Allah. And then translate the second noun. Oh, someone, something. Baitullahi, Allah's house. Remember, first noun is possession, second noun is possessor. We got some example here. Because it's a quite short lesson, I'd like you to participate. So I'd like some of you to come forward and read this and explain. Can someone come? Or shall we call by name? Anybody?
Can I do it?
Malika, you're my friend.
Yeah, who is Sister Bushra?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
please do. Yeah, please do.
Yeah. One can do the top two phrase and the another one can do the next.
So the first one is Darus Salamin. So the original word is Darun, I guess, because the first noun takes the role of mudaf here. So there will not be tanween. The tanween is removed. And as-salami, it takes kasra because it is mudaf ilayhi. It is the possessor. And yeah, basically mudaf ilayhi takes kasra except mabni words.
That's right. You can do the next one as well. Rasulullahi.
Rasulullahi. So the word is rasulun, but because it takes the role of mudaf, tanween is removed. and Allahi takes kasra because it's mudaf ilayhi. Yeah, and as I said, Rasulu is possessed, and Allahi is the possessor.
Right, mashallah. Okay, Brother Juma can say the next one.
Brother Juma Khan.
Khalqullahi. Khalqu is mudafia. It's got no tanween or does not have an al. And Allahi is mudaf ilayhi. So it is majroor in.
Okay.
And the next one.
And Kitabullahi. Here kitab is mudaf. As it has again no tanween or al. And Allah, Kitabullah. Okay, it says Allah.
Allah,
It should be Allahi.
yeah,
Excuse
Yeah.
me, hold on. This is a correction here. Kitabullahi should be kasra at the bottom.
yeah, and that's what he said. He's possibly typing error here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Allahi is mudaf ilayhi, so it will be majroor.
yes.
It will have kasra.
Good.
Somebody
Next.
else come?
Next person, please. Next person. Anyone?
Anyone?
Mahmuda Akhtar. Nisa.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Which one shall I say?
The
The
bottom.
bottom line.
Okay. Yawmul Qiyamati. So Yawmul is mudaf and Qiyamati is mudafun ilayhi.
Yes.
Al-Qiyamati is mudaf ilayhi.
Mudafun ilayhi. Yeah.
What is the original word for yawmu?
Yawmun. Yawmun. Normally yawmun. So mudafun ilayhi doesn't take tanween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that side here is yawmun.
Good.
Yeah.
And you need to break it down for us. Okay. Next one.
Okay, that's it.
Read the next line.
Mahmuda, you need to read the next slide.
Sorry. Okay. So Adabillahi. So Adabi. Punishment of Allah. So Adabi is mudaf and Allahi is mudafun ilayhi. So normally Adabun.
Yeah.
So here mudaf, that's why is Adabi. And Allahi is mudafun ilayhi, possessor.
Ustad, are you there?
Yeah. So azabun, original word azabun.
Yes,
Remember that original word azab.
Adabun, yeah.
And we've learned that when we convert into mudaf ilahi, it does not take dammatain, kasratain, fatha.
Yes, yeah.
So it can only take fatha, kasra, and damma.
Yeah.
Hence, azabi with kasra, and then Allahu became Allahi because is the possessor.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to understand the facts. So then it'll be easier for you.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Jazakallahu khairan.
Doctor, are you there? I think I shouldn't be Azabi.
Yeah, I was going to ask that question.
Yes, what's the
Yeah,
question?
well,
Sorry.
Is the mother Azabi? Is it
Azabillahi.
Azabillahi.
Okay, brothers and sisters, I think Ustad already covered that point. Mudaf may have fatha, damma, and kasra. No problem. What it doesn't have, will never have is al and tanween. Say min is there. Min azabillahi will be there. Okay. Bismi lahi. Can you see ismillahi, ismullahi, ism also without. So you may have a kasra depending on what is before that. It can be, okay? It's deliberately kept so that you ask this question and you learn, clear this point, inshallah. Clear?
Okay, Jazakallah khairan, Ustad.
Yeah, it could be azabullahi, it could be azaballahi. Yawmaddin, yawmiddin, yawmuddin. Both, all are correct. Inshallah. Okay?
Yeah. So because it is a murakkab, it's not a complete sentence. There may have been some something before it. That's why, like Ustad said, it could have been a min before it. That's why I mean azabillahi or something that made it that. And therefore it became azabi. And like I said earlier, it could take fatha, kasra, dhamma. So therefore, I think this is your clear, your doubt. So I'd like everyone to please put in the chat box or say that you have understood up to here before I go to the next part. Could everyone type or
I'd like to call on Hajira. Hajira she was praying Isha, so she missed that. Did you understand this, please?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum, Ustad.
Salam.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. I have gone through the page real quick, so Alhamdulillah, it's clear for me.
Good.
Yeah, and I think the thing which we were discussing just now about the mudaf, the adabi, and sometimes it has a kasra, dhamma, or the fatha, it depends on the context. If you just go into the ayah, depends on what comes before it. So, maybe it's some kind of preposition, that's why it's adabi.
That's
Yes.
right.
What I just wanted to add.
Good.
I think so, yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Anybody else amongst the group? Have you understood it? Have you still got question? Before we move on to the next special mudaf, we want to make sure that everyone understood the process of mudaf ilahi. Ustad explained very beautifully on the PDF. So it's your turn now to tell us that you understood everything. Okay, good. Sister Aina Nasa, she understood. Alhamdulillah, good.
Okay, mashallah. So hopefully everyone understood. So if you don't want to ask any question, we can move on. But before we move, I'd like to ask at least someone to come forward and just say what you've understood from this mudaf ilayhi phrase.
Good.
Any-
Sister Nazneen just joining. She missed that completely.
Okay. So one of the sisters who fully understood, can you come forward and say, just explain briefly about mudaf ilayhi? So if anybody has any doubt, I think this is quite straightforward. So most of you will understand. Anybody, Sister Bushra or Sister Hajira, you want to explain? Okay.
Yes,
If no one,
I can.
okay, go ahead. What do you understand? Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you understood by mudaf ilayhi? So you explain to others.
Okay. So mudaf ilayhi is a possessive phrase. Basically, when two nouns come side by side, they own, let's say the nouns own themselves. So there's some kind of ownership occurring here. The first noun is mudaf. Mudaf is the possessed one. It's always definite, but so because it's definite, there is no tanween or no al there. Then mudaf ilayhi is basically it's generally in kasra, always in kasra except mabni words. if we want to like understand what is mudaf and what's mudaf ilayhi, we can let's say place of after the first noun and then translate it. I think basically that's
Yes, okay, mashallah. We'll move on to the next page before.
Can I add one thing?
Yes.
So I think just to clarify for my own sake and others. So even when the mudaf ilayh is mabni, even in that case, it's actually in the majroor state, but it doesn't have the kasra because it's mabni. But the state of the noun would be majroor.
Sorry, I didn't understand clearly what you went very fast.
So what
Could you-
I'm thinking is that the mudaf ilayh is always in the jar state. It's always jar,
It is, yes.
right?
Yes,
So
yes.
even when the ism is the mudaf ilayh is mabni, we call it still mabni ala jar, right? Ala jar. Or it's
Yeah.
mabni, but it's in the majroor.
Yeah, in the state of jar. Yeah, she's
It
right.
will be in the state of jar, but
Yeah.
yeah.
one
Fi
may not.
mahalli jar.
In mahalli jar, it does not change the mabni.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good, good. Yeah. we
Okay,
understood.
so from here, the takeaway for you, what you need to know is we have to know the mudaf ilayhi is two ism has to be side by side. Is one is possessed and then the other one is possessor. So mudaf is possessed and mudaf ilayhi is the possessor. And mudaf ilayhi always definite, marifa. And mudaf is definite by meaning, because all of you can see the example here, they are all definite by meaning. Okay, so mudaf also definite by meaning and can have dhamma, fatha, kasra, and will not take tanween or al. So this is the basic takeaway for you. I think all of you understood about this.
Yeah.
So,
Sister Nazneen, you joined later. Can you tell us you understood that?
Yes, Salaam alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes, I had read it, so little bit I know about it.
Okay. That's good.
Inshallah.
Good.
Mm.
Okay, we'll
And
start the next page.
and when you learned about the phrases, so mudaf ilayhi phrase is called, does anyone remember what is it called?
Idafi? Is it
Yeah.
Idafi?
Yes, murakab idafi. That's it.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, now we have Ismu Jarf. This is a special mudaf. This one doesn't have the possessed or possessor role, but it is a special mudaf. Why special? There are same standard mudaf and mudaf ilahi, but without showing any possession. So we have some example here. You can see the words for time and place, zarfe makan and zarfe zaman. So makan is the place, and obviously they got it here, English written, and zaman is time. When we talk about the zarfe makan and zarfe zaman, there are some examples here. The third type of zarf is outside zarf and zaman and zarf makan, which we'll see at the bottom. So I'll give you 2 minutes. So these, if you memorize it, is good, but if you don't memorize it, still you read few times and you'll understand when it comes when you read Quran. So you can read out loud or you can read by yourselves. So first one, I'll read it and we'll go through it. Al-yawma, today. Bukratan, early morning. Al-amsi, evening, yesterday. Abadda, always.
No, badda.
Yeah, abadda, always. Gadan, tomorrow. So this is
Time.
zaman. These two all these 2 lines are zarf zaman. Is when is past sentence, is when we say present, when it comes in before Madi, but it gives the meaning of the present tense. Qabla, before, Ba'da, after, Sabahan, morning. So this is a special mudaf, but it doesn't possess. It doesn't possess. So next one is Zarf type 2, Zarf Makan, indicating place or position. So Hawla is around. Ladun, Lada, mean Ladun, with from. Alfa, Wara'a, Shimal, Yasar, Yasara, Pasta, Yamini. Ma'a, Inda, Amama, Baina, Fauqa, Tahta. These are all special mudaf. So, and okay, like I said, they don't show any possession. The next one we have Ismu Jarf, special mudaf without showing any possession. So this is a Zarf, a Zurufu Ism, also called special mudaf words for time. Zurufu Zaman and place Zurufu Makan. This is the third type of Zarf outside Zurufu Zaman and Zurufu Makan. So it's kullu, all, every, ayu, which, badu, some. So this is not indicating Zarf Makan or Zarf Zaman. Duna, other than, Gaira, beside, min duni, without. So this is outside Zarf Zaman or Makan, indicating place or time. But there, they will come. Okay, I think this is all straightforward. If anyone want to ask any question, I think this finished very quick. We'll
Yeah,
start.
Ustada,
Hmm.
I'd just like to add something on there.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
To every student, this, what we just introduced, Ismu Zarf, a special mudaf. It is for you to just memorize these, and remember, these are special mudaf. We will have a further examples of special Zarf Makan and Zarf Zaman and Ghairu, Zarf Zaman and Zarf Makan on module 2. When you go to module 2, you will have a full lessons with examples for these words that we would like you to learn them and memorize them if you can. And normally we were asked to do that when in the class, to memorize these, because they are very special and you will see quite a lot of them in Quran. So it is important that you remember them. You may ask them to say these words if you hide the PDF and ask.
Okay. That's why I said earlier, if they want to read for a couple of minutes,
Yeah,
read and then we'll ask you to go without looking.
yeah. In these lessons, we're not showing any examples, but we will show them in lesson 2, module 2.
Module 2, that's right. Yes, I forgot to mention that. Yes.
Yeah.
The bigger lesson in module 2, which you will come to learn after. So I'll remove it from the screen, and can someone come and say it, please?
A volunteer?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can I try?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
First Zarf is Zaman, the time indicator.
Yeah, the time indicator. So it is for the past, isn't for the present. No, time is that right?
Yes.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
when.
Is
when is
past.
Yeah.
Isn't is present. Then before.
It's not Idan. It's Ida.
Ida. Oh, sorry. Ida.
Does anyone know the meaning of Idan? It's used in the Quran. Anlan hatta izan. You memorize it.
Is it
Yes.
then?
Then.
Then, yes. Good.
Then. Okay, then.
Okay. All right. Ida,
And when
very
is
common.
Iza?
Iza is when, Izan is then.
Then, correct.
Okay.
Carry on.
Thank you.
Then next, before,
And then before is Qabla, after is Ba'ada,
yeah, morning.
morning is early morning is Bukran,
No.
Subahan.
Subhan.
Asban, Asbah,
Sabahan.
Asbah,
Taban.
Subah,
Sabahan.
Saban, Saban,
Sabahan.
Sabahan,
Good.
Sabahan,
Today,
and then
today,
today is Al-Yawm.
good.
No, Al-Yawm is day.
No, Al-Yawm, today.
No, Al-Yawm. Al-Yawm is today.
Can be
Correct.
today, it can be that day. So, you know, it could be
The
both.
day, today, the day.
Today.
Al-yawmu
Al-Yawmu.
means today.
And yes.
Okay. Means
And
today. Try to remember.
yes.
Because
Yes.
yawma related
Al-Yawm.
different word you will find, and there will be slightly different meanings there. Okay.
Al-Yawmu. Al-Yawmu is today.
Al-yawma, that's fine. Yeah.
And
you said bukratan. What's the meaning of bukratan?
Bukratan is early morning.
Early morning. Yes.
And then
Right?
evening, yesterday evening.
Yes. No, not Amsi. No.
Yes. Alamsi.
Amsi.
Yeah. And always.
Always is oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I forgot. I thought I remembered it.
Others?
Always
And
is
anyone else can say this?
Abadan. Always abadan.
Abadan. Abadan.
Abadan. Abadan.
Yeah.
Abadan.
There was a typing error. It's
Yeah, there
corrected.
was a typing error in there.
Abadan. Okay.
Abadan, yeah.
Abadan.
And
Abadan.
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Ghadan.
I lost.
Ghadan. Good. Ghadan.
Badan. Badan.
Badan.
No. Ghadan. Ghadan.
Badan. And
No,
Bad
no,
is afterwards.
No. Sister Nazneen.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
mixing up.
Ghadan. It's Ghadan. Gha.
It's Ghada.
Gadan. Gadan. Gadan.
Yes.
Gadan. Yes, Gadan.
Okay, so that's good. I mean, you've got 70 out of 100. Anybody else wants to have a go?
Jazakallah.
Yeah. Anybody?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Yes. Imran?
Yes.
Can you name them all?
Yeah. If you say the English meaning, I can say the Arabic, inshallah.
If I say the meaning English, you can say, okay. Iza. Okay. Tell me when, past.
Is.
When, present.
Iza.
Before.
Qabla.
Ustad, go to the next box, please. Time is running fast. Next box. That makan.
Let him finish. We got time. Let him.
Timing important. Yes.
Okay. I just finished this line, brother.
Okay.
Yeah,
after.
Ba'da.
Morning.
Subahan.
Today.
Al-yawmu.
Early morning.
Bukratan.
Evening, yesterday.
Al-ams.
Always. Abadan.
Abadan, yeah.
Okay, tomorrow.
Ghadan.
Good. I need next person to tell me
Zarf Makan.
Yes.
You can have a quick look.
Yeah, Makan.
Okay.
Zarf Makan. Who is going to do this, please? Shall I call you by name or are you going to come volunteer?
No one wants to come. You can call somebody.
Okay.
Ustad want to take over. He's got a lot of homework to deal with.
Yeah, okay. Nisa,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
can you tell us the makan indicating place or position?
Inshallah, I haven't memorized all of them. I know a few because
Okay.
I say them in dua, inshallah, but I'll try. Bismillah. Right, yameen, left, shimal, with, ma'a, over, تحت, over, فوقه, underneath, تحت, with ma'a, near عنده, front, أمامه, and between, بين. Other than that, I don't.
You don't know. Okay, round.
MashaAllah, we've done one.
Other than that, I haven't memorized it. Sorry, Ustad.
Okay. So it's homework for everybody that you must memorize all of those, and next lessons will take a test for all of you. Okay.
Does anyone wants to have a go with the special mudaf?
Yeah.
But I memorized the special mudaf. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, go ahead.
Bismillah. All kula which you some ba'du without min duni besides ghayra other than duna. I think.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, mashallah. If there's no more question, I think a lot of you've done a lot of homework. Mashallah, Ustad will go through them with you and clarify if you have any mistakes. When Ustad explains to you, or get your book out and go through with him. So if anything you have not done right, you clear it here and ask questions.
Right. Hold on. Sister Sadaf asking, why are they called mudaf if there is no possession? Yes, good question. Because they are special mudaf. That's why we're introducing to you. And you will learn that on module 2. We will have examples and we will explain why they're called special mudaf. Is that understood?
Yes, Jazakallah khair.
Yes, Sister Sadaf, very good question. And there is no answer for it. Simply, for hundreds of years, all grammarian experts, they went through the verses of Quran, which came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to our Prophet. It's written down. So they extracted the grammar. They have really, really done a great job. And they decided this. So some questions will not have answer. This is one of them. Even after module 2 advanced level, when you study, there is no answer to this question. Why are they called special mudaf? These isms, they just make the next ism after that mudaf ilayh, kasra, majroor. So without having
so that
without,
answers my question then.
Yeah, no, the one other element there, so for everybody, they are not called just mudaf. Mudaf ilayhi, which we have learned, possessive phrase, that is fine. So this is special mudaf, not mudaf. They will make the majroor to the next ism, but they will not have possession. In that sense, it is special mudaf.
That
Okay.
answers me. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you. Okay. But good question. Good question.
Possession in the in special mudaf. That's the difference. But it does
Okay,
give
so can I share my screen, Ustad?
sure.
Can you see my screen?
Mhm.
Okay. Now I will give you one unwritten rule,
We can't.
but very powerful.
You're not sharing. You were still sharing the old one.
No, I'm sharing my screen. I'm still on this lesson. Okay.
Oh, this is okay.
So I'm going to show you a few examples, and from that, I would like you to bear that in mind from now on. I had many ustads, alhamdulillah. One of them have been great, the best, alhamdulillah. And he taught me that, and I find it applicable all the time, 99%. What is that? So I will be opening Al-Qur'an app. How many of you do use Al-Qur'an app? Can you just show hands, please?
Yeah, raise your hand, please. Quickly.
Quickly.
If you have Al-Quran app on your
Okay. So how many have raised hand?
Only 9.
7. 7 Ustad, is there anyone?
9.
Is there? How can I see 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Um,
9. Yeah, 9 people.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah. What happened to the rest? Why are you not using that?
Okay, Ustad Sadiq, we have done made this instruction, isn't it? Means I think we run.
Yes, we did. We did. We provided all the documents.
So I am surprised that Sister Shabita
Savita put hand.
and Sister Sadaf, Sister Nisa, Sister Nazdeen, Mahmoud Akhtar, Juma Khan, brother, Sister Bushra, AR, they have not been using Al-Quran app. I'm surprised. It's a must. It's a compulsory. There is no alternative, because we will be giving you a task. You will be mostly reading from Al-Quran app on your laptop as well as on your phone. That will be your Quranic partner.
Yeah.
It's a must, brothers and sisters. It's a must. So within 24 hours, get this sorted and start using it. This is your partner. This is your companion for Quranic Arabic journey. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Another tip is you would be, because we will not be able to memorize 5,000 words that have been used in Quran. Gradually, as we go along, always look at the meaning, brothers and sisters, because it will help you to analyze the grammar as well. Okay, so in other words, you will read Quran with meaning. Okay, translation will be there as well as word meaning will be there. The more you see it, your brain will register them. They will record it in your brain. It is a must. Al-Quran app. Plus, there's a lot of grammar things there. Okay. So, okay, please make sure, Ustad, send a reminder as well during the week. Make sure that everybody has got it 100%.
Sure.
You are not supposed to attend the classes if you are not using this, because it's related. It's absolutely essential. Okay, inshallah. Good.
You can lower your hand now.
Okay. Now, I was going to say that I will be telling you, I'll be sharing you an unwritten rule, and you will see, you will check it out time to time, and then you will be surprised that the rule is correct. It's unofficial rule. So we are looking for an ism where there is no al and there is no tanween. Find an ism, please.
You want to share your screen? Are you showing anything?
I'm sharing. Can you not see Al-Qur'an app?
No,
I
no,
can
no.
see. We
I
can
can
see.
see, but it's so tiny.
No.
Zoom it a bit, please. Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Can you see now?
Now he is coming.
Okay, good. Can you?
Enlarge it, please.
Can you zoom, Ustad?
No, Al-Qur'an app, you can't. You can't. Al-Qur'an app.
Oh, which should
Okay, manage it, please find out.
let's take
Tell me
some-
an ism where there is no al, no tanween. That ism, 99% chance will be mudaf. We will prove that quickly. On first line, second line.
بعلم
Bi'ilmi. Okay, can we ignore the B? Let's look at ilmi. Ilmi is an ism. Okay, ilmun, ilmin. And there's no al there, right? It is, as I say, 99% it will be mudaf. How would you prove it? Look at the next word. What is that? Allahi, right? Can you see? Can you see bi'ilmillahi?
Yes.
So what I'm sharing with you, if you find an ism, no al, no tanween, 99% that ism will be a mudaf, and it will have a mudaf ilayhi after that. Ilmillahi, correct? Happy? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Look for another ism with no al and no tanween.
Ustad, may I just bring it down for a minute?
Yes.
Okay, this answers the other questions before we, because there's a harf jar B here, that's why mudaf and
Yeah, you know, azabillahi, someone said. This is exactly the same. Yeah. Okay, good. Next. Next ism, please, with no al, no tanween. It helps a lot, this understanding. Where? What? Yuridu is a verb, brother. Ism we're talking about.
What is it?
An ism, no al, no tanween.
أعمالهم.
Which one?
أعمالهم. This one.
A'malahum. You are right. This is ism. Is there any al there?
No.
No.
Is there any tanween there?
No.
It is possibly a mudaf. How would you prove it? Look at the next ism. Is that mudaf ilayhi? You cannot see, even if it is mabni, but what does it mean? Amalahum.
It shows
possession is there.
Possession.
So this is, can you see? This is beautiful. Next one. Next one. In that
nothing in
version.
there.
Okay, good.
Rabbihi
Is Lord, yeah.
Arab. No, I don't know.
Where is it? Where is it?
The first ayah.
Yes,
على بينة من ربه. His Lord. Possession, right?
Okay. You got Rabbi. You got Rabbi. Let's look at Rabbi. Is there any al there?
No.
Is there any tanween there?
No.
What is the next ism? In jar. It is mudaf ilayhi. Show me one which is not. I didn't find it. I was surprised. And it is an unofficial rule. And my Ustad gave me a lot of tricks, alhamdulillah. And this is one of them, subhanallah. Okay, find more, just one more, because then we'll talk.
قبله قبله
Where is it? Which line?
second line, first word.
You tell me now. Qablu is an ism, is a zarf, okay? So
Yeah.
Qablu has got al or tanween?
No.
And the ism next to it, is it in majrur state?
Yes.
Yes, so Qablu is mudaf. Qablu
قبله.
is zarf. Qablu is special mudaf anyway. We know that. MashaAllah. Very good.
Yeah, qabli is a special
Look at
mudaf.
the bottom line.
And in the last ayah, الحق من ربك.
Min
ربك.
rabbika. Min
The last-
rabbika,
last
rabbika.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. MashaAllah. Very good.
But there is a
Okay.
question. This is ka, so you have to remember it is mabni.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mabni.
Okay. Now, one more thing. Brothers and sisters, I can guarantee you all understand Mabni now, but yet you understand 50% of you do understand, because it doesn't happen very quickly. It takes years sometimes to fully understand some of the clarification. Okay? Who can explain Mabni to me? Who can explain Mabni to me?
Okay.
Mabni word we can tell by looking. We cannot tell if it is jar, nasab, or rafa.
Yeah, the mabni is an indeclinable noun, and it can take, it's a diptode. It can take a fatha or a dhamma, and for the kasra, it will also take a fatha. The kasra doesn't show up, and it's for Arab names, I think.
Okay. Let
I
me
think
ask
I
you a
think
question.
confused with
Yes,
the
you
ghayr
think?
munsarif. Mabni is indeclinable. It does not change at all.
Good.
Sorry, so what is it? What does his sister say?
Mr. Sadaf says mabni does not change. It remains same.
Okay, Sister Sadaf, let's talk.
Yeah.
What does not change in Mabni?
So the state of the word stays the same, and there's no way for us to tell
Can you
whether
give
it's
a
rafa.
name, a proper
So, for
name
example,
of?
alladhi is a ism al-ishara. It has at the end it has a ya, right? But it ends with a alladhi. The sound is the way it is. It has a ya at the end and with a sukoon, and it stays the same whether it is in rafa state, nasab state, or jar state. It will always appear as alladhi.
Okay. I'll try to make it a bit more clearer. Okay. Simple. You can see a haraka dhamma or fatha or kasra. Mabni means its status is mabni means you will not see that status, which means you will not identify it by harakats. But mabni, it does change. Most people will say mabni doesn't change, kum doesn't change, hum doesn't change. What doesn't change? That's it. That's what most people know. It will not have its status visible. That is mabni. Allazi will be rafa. Allazi will be nasab. Allazi will be majroor. You know that, do you?
Yes.
Whom would be jar, nasab, and rafa. So what doesn't change? Its irab changes, status changes. And
But the
when
harakat don't change.
harakat will not change. That's the point, brothers and sisters. Don't forget. Say it correctly and fully, in short. You will not see Dhamma to call it Rafa.
Very visible, but it
It
will
is harakat for the status you are assuming will not be visible. That's mabni. But irab will change. Irab is main thing. Harakat will only appear on singular number anyway. Dual and plural, harakat you will not see anyway. So that's what you need to remember, that it's irab changing, but by haraka, it will not show that it is rafa or anything. And in that case, the other name, you always remember, you some said already, you will say fi mahalli rafa, because you cannot say dhamma. Fi mahalli rafa, fi mahalli nasab, fi mahalli jar. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay?
So on, Assalamu alaikum. On allazi, how will the haraka change?
Never.
Oh, no.
Never. But it's
There will-
irab will, okay?
there- yeah.
It's irab will change. Minallazi. That allazi is fi mahalli jar here. Minallazi. Okay?
Okay.
Sirat al-ladina. Sirat al-ladina. Their path. There is the possessor. Okay?
Yes.
So al-ladina, sirat al-ladina. What is the irab for that? This is mabni. What is
Yes.
the irab? Fi mahalli
Jar.
jar. So I hope nobody, Ustaz Sadiq, nobody clarified it to me in that way, and I was carrying that, oh, mabni doesn't change. Mabni doesn't change. Well, I don't know. It took me a long time. Now I don't want our students here to have anything like that, inshallah. Okay?
Inshallah.
Right. Good. Okay, let's just look at some grammars, which is grammar analysis. Can you just tell me which one first I said? Just remind me, please.
I think it was
Students, tell me, please.
Allah
Students.
la ilaha illa hu.
Surah Al Imran, verse number 2.
Okay, Surah Al Imran, verse number 2. Okay. Okay. First of all, I mean, we appreciate, and that practice must be kept on, please, the homework, your attempt to just analyze it. Some of you are fantastic, mashallah. Your presentation, your answers, your knowledge so far, confidence is just getting better and better. The more you do it, it will be absolutely brilliant. Don't stop it, okay? For the last few days, I have been waking up after Fajr and all this at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, which is unusual for us. Normally we wake up at 10, 11. For a special project, I have been getting up very early, starting, and finishing it midnight, sometime 1 o'clock in the morning. All day long, I'm working on something. That's called dedication. That's called commitment. We all will work hard on many things in our life. But think about this. Why are we doing this? What are we doing this for? It's all about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So why would you not work hard? So keep working hard, okay? Please, I really, really appreciate. Now, I shall be going through this, and you make a note if you didn't do it right. And at the end, I would ask you, how many of you have done everything right, or you didn't answer one point, which probably I would mention. I would like to have the feedback. That will be very helpful, please, okay? So, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, al-haqqul qayyum, al-hayyu al-qayyum. So, there are different ways of doing it. There are 2-3 different ways of doing it, but the correct way is this, inshallah. Allahu. Normally, when an ism comes at the beginning, straight away we say it's Jumlatul Ismiya, and straight away we decide what is Mubtada and what is Khabar. This is always will be your job. You got a sentence, if it started with Fail, Jumlatul Fi'liya. You're looking for Fail, Fa'il, then possible Maful, and then other elements will come, Hal, Tamiz, etc., etc. You got a Jumlatul Ismiya, Mubtada first, Khabar. So if we wear that glass, that lens, what shall we do? So this is Mubtada. Okay, I got it. What else would you do? You look for Khabar. Okay, Khabar. Now there is, you can say, this is Khabar. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa. Okay, accepted, fine. What is this then? Al-Hayyu, Al-Qayyum. Could it be sifat of this? Yes or no? Answer, please.
Yes.
No.
No, Ustad.
No.
Why?
Because
Why?
you're not defining the second.
It's not defining
it's not
that, yes.
defining the first one.
Yeah, these two are same status. These two are attributes of Allah itself. That's why it is sifat of Allah. So these two, sifat 1, sifat 2. These two are connected to directly this. Allahul Hayyul Qayyum. Allah, who is Al-Hayy, ever living, and Al-Qayyum, sustainer. And so we have got Mubtada, Khabar, and then Sifat 1, Sifat 2. Mashallah. Now this one, I would like to ask you. Yes, when you find a segment like this, you made it Khabar, you made it Mubtada, you made it Jar Majrur Muta'alliq, you made it Mawsuf Sifa, you made other things, they all need to relate, inshallah. That's the grammar students, the grammarians' job, which you are doing, we are doing, alhamdulillah. Let us analyze this. Who is confident to analyze it correctly here, inshallah?
I'll just do a bit, Ustad.
Sorry? You are Sadaf, is it?
No, Hajira.
Hajira, please do this, yeah.
Okay. So la here, la is harf nasiba, which is giving a fatha to the following noun, ilaha. And here the la is la li nafi al jins, which means absolutely, which means there's absolutely no God. So this is absolute negation. It gives a fatha to the following noun. So we have la ilaha.
And anything else? Anything else, Sister Hajira?
There's no God.
So far, what you said is right.
No
anybody
God,
else?
except
Anybody
him.
else?
So I think that
because
is,
we will be learning this today, inshallah. Okay, everybody will learn this. Anybody else wants to contribute?
Illa, except him. I don't know how to say this. La ilaha illahu. There's no God, absolutely no God except him. So basically it is adding
okay, anybody else?
how do you say?
Does it mean others don't know? You will be learning, everybody will be learning this now, inshallah. But anybody else?
Yeah,
I wrote.
Huh?
Sister Sadaf, can you contribute?
I wrote something and I shared, but it's I don't think it's correct.
I saw it. Yeah.
Can you throw it anyway, Sister Sadaf?
So I didn't know that la is a harf nasb. I thought that la is just a harf, and ilaha is. I don't want to confuse other people, but ilaha is nasb because I thought it's the detail of the subject, so that's why it's nasb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just go through this now. This is new for you, and take a complete lesson on it. Take a complete learning on it, inshallah. La is not a harf nasiba. La doesn't make. La has got many uses. La is not recognized as harf nasiba. But la, a negative particle, la, a negative particle, that is its main identity. Here, a negative particle doing the job of absolute negation, total negation. There is no doubt about it. When it comes to that functionality, it has a power. And that power is nafi al-jinsi, totality. And the ism will become ilahun, will become ilaha. Dhalikal kitabu la raiba. Raibun has become raiba. Two jobs it does, brothers and sisters. From tanween, it deletes one haraka. First of all, it's raibu. And then it makes it raiba, la raiba. La ilahun, just because of the nafi al-jinsi, it will make it ilah, fatha, single, khalas. This is very special. It doesn't need to be nasiba and all this to be called. If it was harf nasiba, then it would be used everywhere, but it is not used. It is lafi al-jinsi, la nafi al-jinsi, nafi, just negation, not nahi, nafi, al-jinsi. Jinsi means whole community, whole group, whole nation, everything, out of everything, there is nothing. Okay, Allahu, la ilaha, done. Now the next thing is, in a situation like this, la nafi al-jinsi, it forms a new types of sentence, mashallah. So the ism after la will be called ismu la, and there will be a khabru la as well. La ilaha, ilaha is ismu la, and illa is just a harf. Illa huwa is the khabru la in this within this boundary. Within this boundary is nothing. This khabru la is nothing to do with this mubtada. Okay, brothers and sisters. As a whole, whatever inside is, as a whole, it's khabar for Allah. But we are analyzing the khabar, its content inside, because it's independently, it's a sentence. It's la nafi al-jinsi, la is there, so there will be ismu la, khabru la. Will you remember that, everyone? Any question on that? 12:21. In 2 minutes, I have to finish. The other one I have to do. Remember that, okay? La nafi al-jinsi, wherever that will come, this will happen. There will be ismu la, there will be khabru la. Ismu la will be in similar situation, la ilaha. And the meaning will be in totality, total negation. Is it okay, brothers and sisters?
Yes.
We will repeat that as well time to time, whenever we have it, inshallah, okay? Shall we move on?
Yes.
Was it helpful? Was it good?
Yes.
Helpful?
Yes.
Ustad,
yes.
Before you go,
yeah,
most students, we've got a lesson they come in the future,
yeah,
on la nafi al-jinsi,
yeah,
and all three.
Yeah. We have got a separate chapter on all of this, okay, inshallah. But la nafi al-jinsi forms a sentence, and there will be ismu la and khabru la. we don't have it because it's not normally covered. And remember that, please. It is grammatically fully acceptable by all the experts. Ismula, Khabrula. If you look at, in module 2, you will be learning Mansubat, 13 Mansubat examples. Some of the students, if you have done module 2, 3 before, you will know. Mansubat, 13. And one of this example of 13 Mansubat situation is this. In Lafi al-Jins, Ismula, Khabrula. Ismula particularly. Okay? Ismula will be affected by this. Okay. Is that okay? Move on. Now, what is the next one? What is the next ayah?
سورة العلق اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. سورة
MashaAllah. Okay. On that, once I finish, you will tell me what new, if possible. I just want to have an idea. Now, what did you learn? What did you not know? Okay. So make a note. Quickly, I will be asking you. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaqa. That's the one. First one, is it? And second one, I think both I said. Okay. So, Iqra is Amr. Read. Bismi, bi harf jar, ism, majroor, because it is preceded by a harf jar, bi. So bismi, ism is again mudaf. Again, ism. No al, no tanwin, mudaf. How do we prove it? The next ism, Rabbi, I can see. Ismi, Rabbika. Again, this is a chain of mudaf mudaf ilayhi, understand? Chain of mudaf mudaf ilayhi. This. So 1, 2, 3. Bismi rabbika. Allazi khalaqa. The other day, why I choose this, I was just reading this and I thought, oh, interesting. I'll share this with our students. Why did I bring Allazi? Who can tell me? Who is smart here? Just think about the chapters we just studied in last 1 or 2. Why did I bring it?
This one is fi mahallin jar, mabni ism.
That doesn't apply here. Is it fi mahallin jar because of this? No.
No, in order to know it is
Ism
Sifa.
mawsul?
Mawsuf Sifa Batakalne because of that.
Who is that? Who is that?
Ism
Hajira.
Hajira. Yeah, Sifat, I wanted you to learn Sifat so well. And look at this. Who is it describing? Who is its subject?
Rob.
It is describing the one who created. So this is Sifat of Rab. And obviously, Rabbi is the Mawsuf. And you cannot say, so it's a fi mahalli jar. Okay, clear? So there will be a chapter in module 2 about Ismul Mawsul Advanced. We will learn more on this, but you are learning this, mashallah, getting this information that Allazi is a sifat. It will always describe something. Even the agent, the principal, the subject, it is describing, may remain mahzuf as well, but it is describing something. Okay, definitely. Giving more information. So that's that. Allazi khalaqa. So for that, I choose this ayah. Is that helpful? I mean, by showing that, you will never forget this use of Allazi, inshallah. And when you know this, the meaning, interpretation you'll be doing will be so interesting. You will be surprised later. Grammar is everything. Subhanallah. Okay? Allazi, done. Khalaqal insana min alaq. Why did I? Khalaqal insana, he created. the human mankind. This al, yes, this al. How many types of al do you know? Do you know? Al. Lam-e tarif. It's called Lam-e tarif, al. This is normal al to mean just article the. Okay? Just normal. Then Lam-e istighraq. We will learn this more, but like in Lafi al-Jinsi, Lam-e istighraq, when that will come, it will give the totalistic meaning, holistic meaning. Alhamdu lillahi. Alhamdu. What is the translation? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. What is the translation? Give me a good translation, please.
All the praise.
All the praise.
All the praises.
Why is the word all there? Alhamdu?
It's not there.
And thanks as well. Good meaning, good interpretation. All the praise and thanks. I don't have anything left. Everything is for him. That's the totality we should be meaning for. That's the Al's power. That's Al-Istighraq. And that's the same Al-Insan. The whole human mankind. Al-Istighraq, just that term, you remember, you will forget, no problem. There is a small lesson on that, we'll cover that. But I wanted to really say that to you. So this kind of meaning when Al-Insanu is not just human, it's the whole human mankind. خلق الإنسان إنسانا من علق. I don't have any other grammar. Now, you tell me, in the first, almost 3 lines we analyzed, what did you not know? I'll be very, because that's where I can understand your level of motivation, your appetite, and where you are standing currently. Please, please. Frankly, just say, Brother Imran, other name, I cannot see the names. Just say what you didn't know. Something you just say, I found it very useful. I didn't know this before, and this is what I learned. Please, quickly.
You said it's al-istighraq.
Yeah. Okay. This is something interesting to you, right?
Yeah.
Good, mashallah.
So
What
this
else?
Yeah, this
What
is
else?
Hajir al-Sad, and the what do you call?
Both Surah Imran and this Surah.
Yeah, the Surah Imran. Like the Ismullah Khabrullah is the first time I got to know that. And mashallah, the way you explain, like simplified in such a good way. So mashallah, I'll remember that way.
Inshallah.
I would never, think in that way, the way you explain, mashallah. And also the other thing, the new term which I learned today, Lam Istighraq, which gives the whole entire
Al-Istighraq. It's Al-Istighraq.
Al-Istighraq. Okay.
Yeah, there are 3 types. We will teach you another time. Yeah.
Yeah, mashallah. Yeah. So those are the new things which I learned today.
Alhamdulillah. Who else? Others, please.
It's Bushra, and then I also didn't know Al-Lazi is a sifat.
Yeah. Mashallah.
Also, yes.
Good. When you say it, you see, it's helping other people. So it's anybody speaking, it's also not for your benefit, also benefit for other people as well. Okay. So others, let us hear from you.
Same as Sister Hajra said, Lami Istighraq and different kinds of lam, and then this breakup of La ilaha illallah, the Ismullah and Kabrullah, which I had never thought about.
Yeah, mashallah. This is established rule.
Alhamdulillah.
Established.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, and also want to add up that, when we are learning the theory and, all the notes have been prepared by all our ustad, alhamdulillah, all the examples are given. So once we go through the, the text, read everything, it's like, oh, wow, it's so easy. But actually, when we are analyzing the ayahs from the Quran, it's like brainstorming. Like, you know, the notes are pretty much straightforward in the theory part, but when you start to analyze, it's like you don't know anything. So, you know, it
Exactly.
reminds me of something like, you know, when we were young and when we used to go to school and in the math class, you know, when the math teacher is solving the problem on the board, we're like, oh, wow, this is so easy. But you know, when she gives us the homework, we go home and not able to solve it. And we're like, you know, the teacher always solves the easy problem in the class and gives us the hard one. So I'm in that state.
Alhamdulillah. But we have to
Exactly,
go through this
same.
exercise, otherwise we don't get strong, inshallah.
Yes.
Very good.
Inshallah.
Okay. Anybody else, please?
Ustad is Shami.
Yes.
What I have learned today, something new. In Surah Al Imran, La Nafi Al Jinsi, about the whole community and nation. This is a new term that I have learned. And also, like the way you break down the sentence, first like subject or mubtada, and then khabar, and then the sifat it comes. So how we should do the homework by breaking down. If it's jumlatul ismiya or jumlatul fi'liya. So this is the first one in Surah Al Imran, and in Surah Alaq, I have learned about the al-lazi, the sifat, and also about the al-lami, sorry, istigra.
No, al-istighraq.
Al-istighraq. Istighraq. Yeah. Just wait for a
Can
few weeks.
you please write down istograph on the board?
Okay. I'll give you proper PDF another time, okay? It means when we teach you, okay? Al-istighraq. Al-istighraq.
Okay, Jazakallah. Istograph.
Istighraq.
Okay.
Start getting all the new terms.
Yeah. Okay.
Jazakallah.
Good. Yeah, no, we have done everything. This exercise, you keep it up and make sure because in the next class, I'll show you few functions, but come prepared. Everybody, you must download it and practice it. Come ready, because we will be doing some exercise using the app here, grammar analysis, finding some the different conjugation siga as well. Okay, so next week on my part we'll be working on this, but you have to make sure you downloaded it, tested it, come prepared. If you absolutely, Ustad Sadiq, do a favor, please, just the common instruction you have, Ustad. Oh, Ustad Sadiq.
I think he left.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next class is Monday. Okay. Monday, Ustad Muhammad, we have a meeting. We have to, who is teaching Monday? You teaching.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, we have got something important to discuss with everybody. So last half an hour, inshallah. Okay. And Al-Qur'an app, if you remember as well. Okay. Ustad, you concluded now, inshallah.
Okay. Ustada, do you want me to conclude it?
Yes, Ustad said to conclude.
Okay, with this note, everyone, students, your homework was checked. Alhamdulillah is good. And it's been now refined here in the class. I'm sure most of you have done the homework. You have realized where you made a mistake. That's why I did not reply to you, because I knew that Dr. Mahmoud will iron this out. With this note, I'd like to say that all of you remember us in your dua and carry on with your homework. And we will see you back on Monday, inshallah. Subhanallah bihamdi, subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam rahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakumullah khairan. Hafidha.
Dr. Mahmood, could you stop the recording because I made you host, so I can't stop it. Or